Let's see if she takes the jacket off.
How often do you order delivery? I order delivery like quite often.
Let's see them elbows.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
150 wasn't enough.
Once she gets to 135, that's when she takes the chicken.
Maybe.
Let's see.
I forgot. I don't have nothing else to say, so I'm just gonna play Tetris in silence.
Silence.
Man, what a great content creator. This is the merits of joining 100 Thieves, huh?
And apparently she's good at it.
She's ass at it.
Yeah, never mind. I tried.
I tried to redeem her some kind of way. Garbage. What are you doing? What are you doing? You fucking up.
She's being a woman. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my fucking god. She's not even good at Tetris. How you sucking? Golly. Get her relaxed.
You can't even girl game right.
You can't even girl game right. I want my sub back. Welcome to Cafe Keydooor, everyone. It is me, your host, your gracious host, Keydooor Leonard. Well, just Keydooor. And I got my co-host here, Pseudocidal.
Hey.
And my other co-host, Flashlight. Everybody clap it up. That's all you get from me for free. How y'all doing?
I'm doing all right, man.
Yeah, this is the second time recording this.
Yeah. See, the problem with the first recording is that Nair's computer ran out of space.
Yeah.
So it's always my fault the first time.
It's
Okay.
always something.
I mean, it's
Let's make sure. Are you recording, Michael?
Yes,
are you good?
it's going. But like,
right.
I just want to point out that it's nobody's fault.
Yeah,
You know,
it's just shit happens, you know.
Yeah.
What I'm saying? The entire crypto market is still down.
Yeah, it's definitely
Still in the red.
it's definitely still a bit of a problem here.
Had to sell all my Dogecoin. Had
Yeah.
to pay some bills. You know, y'all know how it is, or at least I hope you know how it is.
It'd be like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But sheesh, what we got for today, boys?
Well,
Loki came out today.
Oh yeah, Loki did come out today. I don't know how to feel about it.
I like the direction it's headed.
I
He's
agree.
Loki as a intergalactic space agent to catch himself because he's the worst
Man, he not
variant to ever exist.
He's not gonna catch himself because his story was over when he died.
I'm pretty sure another timeline leak of Loki is out there causing havoc.
That's the whole point of the timekeepers, bro. To keep this is the only one true timeline. The reason they got him is because they grabbed him.
or AKA time police.
Yeah, the time police pulled up on his ass and just locked his ass up. He almost got reset, but damn, now he just finna. I don't know what's finna happen. I like it though. I think
but
it's
it is
good.
just episode 1. You know,
I do think it's gonna lead to him actually making that ultra multiverse. It's gonna just crash at the end of the show. It's only 6 episodes. That sucks. So I mean 6 weeks from now. No more Loki. Can we get a new movie, Marvel? I'd appreciate it.
Black Widow get ready to come out.
I don't care about Black Widow. She dead. The fuck I give a fuck about her for? Oh, maybe that's how they gonna bring her back through the multiverse. They gonna bring her back through the multiverse.
It's gonna be a variant. Like they gonna like kidnap a version of Wanda.
Wanda.
Damn.
Wanda. Scarlet Witch. Natasha.
Shit.
Damn.
Well, shit. Since she came into the conversation, when are we gonna see her again?
Never. We ain't never gonna see Wanda again, bro. Mike, you gotta watch these shows, bro. You gotta watch them. They're really good.
I'm poor. I can't buy Disney Plus.
You can use mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of having friends, bro.
Yeah.
Use their fucking subscription services. Ain't that the point?
Yeah.
I would say so.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Netflix made a joke about it once in one of their shows. It was like, "Yeah, just here. Why don't you just borrow someone else's Netflix account?"
You think the exec signed off on that? Hell no.
It was in a Netflix show.
You think the exec will watch every show?
Yeah.
No. They definitely don't watch every show. So of course some stuff talking shit about Netflix is gonna make it through because they're just gonna be like, I didn't know you said that in the show. You're fired. Get out of here.
You also got to remember, Fox shows like The Simpsons or Family Guy, they would rag on the whole network the entire time. So it's all about how they can take a punch or take a. Yeah, he punched the couch.
No, he punched the fly.
I punched the fly and I hit him.
He actually got him.
Really?
You should pick him up and show the camera.
No.
That'd be nuts, bro. Jam. Bruce Lee over here killing
With
flies with the back of your hand, bro. Sheesh. Damn.
Yeah, like the Fox animated shows would always punch up to the Fox execs.
Yeah.
Just making a joke and all that. That's always how it's been.
You gotta be
Chowder
able to
did
take
too.
Oh yeah. With
He
the
said-
with
he
the
said-
logos.
And they got
Hey, what about that one? That never comes off.
It was that episode where they got some smuts on the lens and he wiped it off and he was like, "What about
Yeah,
that
it's
one?"
because
that one doesn't move.
Gazpacho had troubles like erasing and all that, or some shit. No, it was an episode where Gazpacho wanted to be funny, but he wasn't funny.
Is he ever? Gazpacho's never funny.
I mean, Gazpacho, he's the homie because he's voiced by Master Shake.
I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah,
know that.
yeah,
Whoa. From Aqua Teen, that's nuts.
Whoa.
yeah.
It all came full
Dana
circle.
Snyder, he's a very talented voice actor.
Dan Schneider?
Dana Snyder.
Dana.
Oh.
Dana
That's his-
Snyder.
Was that his sister?
No.
Oh.
This is, I don't know.
You think Dana Schneider likes feet too?
Stop.
Oh no.
See. You see how I didn't put the schna in there? It's-
the Dana
So,
Schneider.
How
Speaking of Dan Schneider.
hold on 1 second before we get there. How you guys feel about the live action Powerpuff Girls that's coming to the
They're making a live
Oh
action
yeah.
Powerpuff
The
Girls.
script got leaked.
script,
Huh?
and it is awful. It
Huh?
is terrible.
Why would you even do a live action Powerpuff Girls?
Like the thing that they were
So
trying
let
to
me
do
tell
with
you-
the you can go
yeah.
ahead.
Let me tell you the plot of the Powerpuff Girls of what I've gathered so far. So apparently the girls did not like crime fighting in their youth, and it robbed them of their childhood. So they grew up with anxiety and they don't know how to deal with people. So Blossom has a boyfriend or something, and he's like really weird about everything.
Oh, no.
And then Buttercup is black now.
Oh no. Pandering.
So is the
My
professor.
greatest weakness.
The professor is black. He's played by the guy from Scrubs.
The,
Oh, you
the
mean
dancing
wait.
guy?
Yeah. Yo, he's awesome.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me? How is he
he's the
Professor
professor.
Plutonium?
he's the professor.
Professor Utonium.
Oh, and Mojo Jojo is dead. One of the girls killed him accidentally, and that's when they stopped crime fighting. And here we are. They don't want to do it anymore. But the city of Townsville is like, oh my gosh, the girls are back, and they're like, we're not crime fighting anymore. We're just we don't
How
wanna do
was
it.
that?
It's
How was that even Powerpuff Girls?
I was in the Powerpuff Girls.
That's not
anymore.
Powerpuff Girls. That's Degrassi. What the fuck?
Or I guess whoever is in charge of this making a failed attempt of relating to today's adults.
I don't
Yeah.
want to see no damn show about superheroes acting like us. The whole point of superheroes
Is
is for
escapism.
It's for us to act like them. It's
Yeah.
for us to want to be like them. I don't want to see Blossom cut herself. Like what the fuck?
Because
or even them complaining about like their social media feeds too.
Yeah,
Imagine a
'cause
superhero
that
complaining
was-
about anything.
that was a
They even mentioned
fucking
fucking.
blocks.
They even mentioned
Wait, what?
fucking LinkedIn on the script too. That was just so
like,
fucking.
that was a
fuck no.
dialogue block. Like I think it was either Buttercup or Blossom that was sleeping, and the other one was like, "Hey, wake up before we leak all of your nudes."
What?
Yeah, and then,
Oh no.
and then whoever wasn't speaking looked back at the other sister and was like, "Well, it worked before."
Wow.
And
How old are they?
they're at least like 21, 22. They're old enough to drink.
How is that
JoJo's
Powerpuff
dead.
Girls anymore?
Blossom, I think Blossom killed him. I think she
Wow.
killed him.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure? Buttercup ain't killed him.
I'm not sure.
She the evil one. Well,
Yeah,
the mean
but-
one.
No, she's
They-
the more loose cannon type.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they made it seem like Blossom was the one who was like destroyed. Like she's lost in the world.
Maybe they
ever
all
since
did.
She killed. Yeah, I guess
They all just abuse an animal. They all just Homelander this shit. And I couldn't fucking imagine. I couldn't fucking imagine them Homelandering somebody, bro.
because I would have. I would have appreciated. Pop-Up Girls would have been fun as like a
High school.
Yeah, like that would have been cool.
Not a
And then dealing with
20-year-old.
all of the different characters, like the fourth Powerpuff Girl, the golden one, the one that got rich.
I couldn't imagine. I can
all that
imagine
good
that.
stuff.
I can imagine like a Alvin and the Chipmunk style high school drama with Powerpuff Girls, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Jesus Christ.
But you wouldn't like that? That wouldn't be good. The Ryder Ruff
That
boys go to the
wouldn't
same
be
school.
appealing to me.
That'd be
Ryder
awesome.
Ruff boys
The
go to
Ryder
the
Ruff
same
girls go to the same school and they end up fighting in recess. Wouldn't that be cool?
But you stand by this version of CW script.
I don't.
I don't stand by
I
this one
don't.
either, but not that one either. I don't stand by neither one of them fucking atrocities.
I couldn't even stand 2015s like at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
but I mean, at least that was a
kind of
cartoon, and at least
that
it was.
one was kind of weird.
I
They
take
had
that one.
twerking in the cartoon.
Yeah, on the first
Yeah,
episode.
the first episode.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man, twerking in a kid show.
Yeah, this was
Yeah.
6 years ago.
What's happening?
I should have told you about that. That was like when we were leaving high school type shit.
Yeah.
Why would you show that in a kid show? That's just that. I feel like that's just going too far.
Because it's funny.
Is it? Is twerking funny?
I mean, it's kind of funny.
I wouldn't call it bad.
It's kind of funny.
I wouldn't call it bad. It's just.
I'm saying a little like
Not for a
real life twerking is kind of funny.
Is
to me.
it?
It's kind of like a weird mating call, you know?
That nigga said
It is kind of like a weird mating call.
It is
Where
like
you- where
a
you just
human
like
mating
when
call.
you're,
It's
when
kinda
you're
like
all
a
up
weird
on
mating
when you're all
call.
up on a wall and then you just gyrate all over the fucking place.
That's crazy. I never thought of it like that. It is like a human mating call. Twerking. Wow. You know how every animal got their own mating call.
Oh, throwing money.
Throwing money. That's a male
Another
mating
mating
call.
Use a
That's
money
another-
gun branded by Supreme.
Yeah, a Supreme money gun, just spraying it all over the bitch. Yo, that's definitely a mating call for human beings. Some
yes.
human beings.
At least
Beatings?
nowadays.
Some human beings. Some human beings.
Some
Damn.
human beings.
Damn. I'm not feeling that at all though, bro. I don't want to see no 20-year-old blossom dealing with problems that I'm dealing with in my real life, bro.
Dealing with
You deal with anxiety?
No, it's just I'm dealing with actual stuff, and I don't want to see no cartoon of people dealing with real life shit.
Yeah, it kind of destroys
She got
the image
PTSD.
of Craig McCracken's Powerpuff Girls.
What's
Yeah.
the fucking point?
She got
of-
PTSD from
What's the
killing a
point of-
monkey.
What's the point of watching it? They've been abusing Mojo Jojo for years, bro.
Yeah.
They just now finally
But
letting
it's
it catch up to 'em.
see that's the thing though. The violence on Mojo Jojo kind of felt meaningless. Kind of like how the 40s with Tom and Jerry,
He was a monkey,
or
bro.
even like whatchamacallit, damn, Looney Tunes.
Yeah, they would use to beat the shit out of Mojo Jojo, bro.
There will be one good thing.
They also
to come
abuse
out of
the trans.
live action Powerpuff Girls,
What?
What
and that's the
Scrutiny?
mayor's wife.
They still not gonna show her.
Hold on.
Yeah,
They still not gonna show her.
Hold it. They canned her for
Oh, she's not in the show.
no. I'm
Is
saying
the
though, like
mayor-
in the 2015 reboot, they completely canned her because it would.
But they
too
kept
sexy.
her.
She was too sexy.
I mean, yeah, the whole sexualizing of women and all that sort of thing. Like it was with the era of like 2015.
Oh, but twerking's okay.
apparently so.
Twerking's
Okay, twerking's fine, but having a tall woman,
Just give her a
tall
face.
faceless
fine,
woman.
fine
Just
faceless
give her a
woman.
face then. If that's how you
But she
felt.
had a face though.
No, you rarely saw it.
Yeah,
Yeah, she had a face. She had like one eye. Her hair always covered it, and she had like a regular ass. But they never showed it like that. They had one episode where they showed her face. She was bad too. Damn, I want to see Dexter live action. I want to see his mom live action. That's what I
Who
want
could
to see.
play Dexter's mama?
Nicki Minaj.
Didn't you just mention pandering though?
I'm not. That's not pandering. That's just finding somebody that's suitable for the role.
Yeah.
What?
Dexter's mom was thick.
Yeah, no.
Trisha
Paytas?
Hell no, Trisha Paytas. Hell no, and I know damn Trisha. Well,
No,
I don't know. Trisha Paytas might
I don't
work.
know.
Trisha Paytas might work.
When it
I
comes
don't
to
know.
personality wise, do you really think Nicki Minaj acts anything like Dexter's mom?
Fuck no.
Definitely not. And neither
Trisha
does
Paytas
Trisha.
maybe though.
But Trisha Paytas maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Definitely not. You're like,
It's a hard maybe.
Then
at
who
least.
else, bro? Then who else? Then
we'll put a pin in that later.
H3,
Bro.
H3. No.
Get fucked. Get fucked. You done here, Nair?
Yo.
Are you done?
they gotta have Owen Wilson as the dad. Then
Wow.
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 After we just saw his ass in Loki, he looked like the perfect dad. He just need the glasses. the perfect dad for Dexter's Laboratory. That's what I want to see live action. I don't want to see no damn Powerpuff Girls. It's this 13 Reasons Why Part 2. I don't want to see that shit.
That's the reason why part two. I can't stand that damn.
I
show.
can't stand it. I killed a monkey. And she sits in the bathtub and does what? What's her name? Hannah did it herself. Sheesh.
Did you know they cut that scene?
Yeah, because it was too graphic, even though it's real. Like that's.
But that's the thing though. Like it even follow the book because in the book, she OD'd.
Damn. So they added that extra gruesome part for no reason.
And didn't even
Yeah.
show it.
It didn't even. No, they did show it.
Well, yeah.
They did show it, but they cut that part out because it was too much.
Yeah.
I thought it was too much when I saw it. I was like, God damn, they really showing
Yeah,
somebody?
you could actually feel it,
I was like, they actually
but it
showing
doesn't.
a
It doesn't trigger anything. Well, at least not for me
Well,
anyway.
I think my issue with the show came with like season 2 because Hannah was a ghost for the
Yeah,
whole
he
season.
started seeing ghosts, and then the next thing you know, it became a goddamn murder mystery.
Yeah, and I'm like, who killed Bryce? Nigga, I killed Bryce. Damn it.
Like, who gives a shit about Bryce?
How's it even
He's
13
a
Reasons Why
dumbass
at that
character.
They should have just made it a new show. They should have just made a new show. Didn't even call it 13 Reasons
I
Why.
would have been okay.
13 ghosts.
I would have been okay with
Damn.
Hannah like being in a coma or some shit. Like at the end, you know.
But she cut herself. She didn't take no drugs.
Yeah, but I mean, you can get to the hospital in time.
No,
Nah.
she was found hours later.
Yeah,
I mean-
she was done.
But you know, TV magic. She got to the hospital in time with just
was
enough
all-
blood in her system.
all a dream.
It was all a dream, right? She woke up in a hospital hours later. She thought she was dead. But no, she was passed out.
Ain't no fucking way, dude. I can't. I don't know. I'm straight off of that. I thought you wanted to talk about Avatar as well.
Oh yeah, so I had run across a question earlier today, and the question was, well, for anyone who don't know what we're talking about a TV show from what year was it?
Doesn't matter.
Do you know? It doesn't really matter.
2005.
Yeah. Avatar: The Last Airbender, and the question is, was Azula evil or was she a 14-year-old girl trying to please her father? My take on it is yes and no, because I know kids are mean anyway.
How is she not though?
Huh?
How is she not?
Well, let me explain. So kids are mean, and that's just something that we all know. Like a kid will slap somebody in the back and laugh because it's funny.
But ain't
You know
nothing
what I
funny
mean?
about that shit.
But
You
it ain't
get
nothing
slapped,
funny.
You want to cry about it.
But for them, it's hilarious. So kids are just mean and they do things that aren't necessarily, you know. So with her being a princess and the daughter of a dictator, and her mother is gone, and she found like joy in watching her brother kind of get beat up by her father. I mean, I don't blame her for all of her actions.
I blame her for everything.
Like if she, you know, like while she's in prison and, you know, Zuko tries to help her and Iroh tries to help her or whatever, she's still like an asshole trying to enslave the world, then yeah, it's her fault. She deserves everything that she gets. But because she's so young, because I would not damn myself for anything I did when I was 14.
But
But
you didn't do
was a
that
different
when
person.
you was 14.
Yeah,
You didn't
but
enjoy
still.
hurting people when you was 14 either.
Yeah.
Just because she was 14 don't absolve her from everything that she did, bro. She hurt people. She killed people. Like no. Like everything that she did, she deserved it. Everything she got, she deserved it. Like even though she was 14, she was young. This ain't the same kind of world, bro. Back then, you get married at 13. So in that era of Avatar, 13 is an adult. So she was already an adult by the time she even had her powers and by the time she started laying siege to everybody. Nah. No excuses for Azula. No sympathy from me. You were a piece of shit. Understand that, Azula. Why she come to my house and just burn my house down? That would suck.
Hey. Well, she definitely deserves to be in prison. But I definitely give her a redemption arc.
For what though? Why?
Let's talk it out. Only because, you know, everyone deserves a second chance.
Really?
Everyone deserves a second
What did she
chance.
do in Avatar?
She didn't, but that's the thing. She didn't do horrible things. She just did what she was told.
She did do horrible things.
What did she do?
That's what I'm
terrible?
trying to ask you.
She didn't even kill the Kyoshi warriors that when she stole their outfits and what's the name. She just locked them up in the closet. She didn't do anything too bad. She didn't kill anybody, actually. She just did a lot of what she was told. She was told to get on the drill and drill a hole in Ba Sing Se. That's what she did. She didn't kill anybody along the way. The only person that she actually fought was Aang on top, and she lost.
But she was still a dictator though. Like she was still.
She used fear as a tactic, but she was just following her dad's footsteps.
I mean, it also
her
was a
dad was
Nickelodeon.
the dictator of.
It was a Nickelodeon show, so they probably weren't gonna show her killing nobody. But I'm
but
pretty
we
sure she
knew.
got some bodies, bro.
But we knew who Ozai killed. You know, he laid siege to a whole village, burned it down from the blimp. You know, like we saw that. We may not have seen the people like scorched skeletons, but there's nothing that I don't remember Azula doing anything wrong. Well, I don't remember Azula killing anybody directly.
But is the question, did she do anything wrong or is she evil? She's evil.
I don't think she. Well, yeah.
She's evil. She enjoyed
still-
watching people hurt. She enjoyed watching people suffer. That's evil.
Yeah.
I don't think there's no real gray area when it comes to that. If you enjoy people dying, if you enjoy people getting killed, that type of shit, like there ain't no gray area there. You just evil, bro. You have no merits. You have no morals or nothing. And I don't know. If you gave her the chance to be Fire Lord, she probably would have got more people killed. She's just like the dude from fucking Game of Thrones, bro. Just like him. If she became Fire Lord, it would have been over with. It would have been over with. Niggas would have been dying. She would have been beheading people and everything. Just like Joffrey in Game of Thrones, bro. Seriously. I don't like Azula. I don't even know why you would even defend that bitch. I don't even know why you would even defend her.
Hey, man.
Wasn't she the reason that he got in that Agni Kai?
No, Zuko was the reason he got in the Agni Kai.
What did he do again?
Zuko was sitting in the war room with his father, and his father said, we're going to send, like, whatever division in first. And Zuko was like, no, those are rookies. Why would we send them in? And the dude was like, well, we need someone to draw fire. Anyway, Zuko was like, why are you sending in these kids to die? I don't think that's a good idea. Fire Lord was like, you don't talk in my war room like
That's what I'm saying, nigga.
So he challenged him to an Agni Kai. Zuko thought he was about to fight the guy who was, speaking. But no, he had to fight his dad. When his dad was like, stand up, Zuko put his hands down like, Dad, I wasn't trying to, like, offend you or anything. Scorched his eye, kicked him out of here.
That's fucked up. Their whole family was on some shit.
Yeah. And then it's like, his brother, the Fire Lord didn't care about his brother either.
It's just like
Fire
Lion
Lord
King
did not
all over
care
again.
about Iroh at all. Yeah, he didn't kick him out of the nation. But he damn sure didn't stop him when he tried to go with Zuko either.
He didn't care about his uncle at all. What?
He Fire Lord Ozai didn't care about his brother.
No, he just wanted the throne. I don't think he didn't care about his brother. He didn't care about him at all. He didn't do nothing for his brother. The whole show?
Nothing for him.
The whole show? Really?
Ozai didn't do anything for Iroh.
Oh, that's whack.
He didn't do nothing. He locked his
whack.
ass up.
And Iroh was the best character in the show.
Iroh lost his son trying to take Ba Sing Se, and his dad was and Ozai was like, well, you should have brought a better team. And told him to get back out there.
I mean, but he would sacrifice his son though.
He banished his son. He said, "Get out of my fucking house."
But Ozai would do that though. Ozai
Right.
wouldn't give a fuck if his son
Right.
died in war, bro. It's like, bro, he knew the risk. That just is what it is, bro. It is what it is, dog. You died. Sorry.
You should have did better.
You should have did better. You should have survived. You should have trained harder. I'm not mad at that though. Azula was crazy though. She wouldn't have been a good leader. Yeah. She would have just been executing folks, just doing shit just because she could. She would have eventually got bored of doing that, and then just would have started destroying villages for no reason.
It was another fact, and then we can move on, that I kind of ran across. Azula got hit in the back of the head with Sokka's boomerang.
Yeah.
And the caption was, boomerangs are meant to smash open the skull of a kangaroo. And she bounced back from that shit. We all know she's not a kangaroo.
Ain't no
There's
way.
proof that she's a kangaroo. But yeah, the boomerang is supposed to break the neck of a kangaroo when you hit it with it.
It
But
should be able to break anything's next. Why just a kangaroo? Why does it make a difference?
well, that's what it was designed for. It was designed to hunt kangaroos. It's a weapon.
Really?
The boomerang is a weapon.
For kangaroos?
It was designed to hunt kangaroos.
Ain't no
People
way.
eat kangaroo.
And you would hunt one with a fucking boomerang? Nah,
Yeah.
ain't no fucking way. How you gonna hit a kangaroo with a boomerang? How the fuck you gonna hit a? He's bouncing and running across
You
the
never
savannah.
you never threw a boomerang, have you?
Nah,
Yeah, boomerangs are pretty responsive to their owner. Like
But-
if you know how to do it and he hop up, ding,
bro. Who got that kind of accuracy? Just hitting niggas with boomerangs.
niggas an outback.
I'd like to chime in on the whole
kangaroos.
boomerang thing. It also depends on the wind and trajectory you're trying to hit.
Yeah.
So if you over here like just flinging the shit and then it just doesn't come back, it's because you didn't calculate the wind or the direction or anything like that.
But it's the
Throw
same
right
thing
in
for
and snap
sniping.
your wrist.
Same thing for arrows as well. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh.
You got any Cartoon Network shows that you really enjoyed? Michael, you seem like an Invader Zim type of guy.
No, not Zim, but it's a good show.
Yeah.
But
Ben
like I
10
said,
for
I was
sure.
a bit of like a Cartoon Network guy.
Yeah.
Being like back in the day, but
You watch Ben
see,
10?
it's hard for me to choose though.
You watch Ben
only
10?
because like there's been so many classics, and I don't know. It's kind of like picking a favorite child.
Really? It's that deep to you?
Yes, it's that deep to me.
Oh, did you watch Ben 10?
Briefly, actually, but I've forgotten all about the lore after a while.
Oh man, I
Well,
could
it
go.
started with an alien device that what it did. It started with the secrets. Damn.
You don't
it
even know
started
it.
with the.
You don't even know it.
Ah, damn it! I had it.
Hold on. I'm thinking.
It started with the.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember it. But it was one of the
started
best.
I remember getting
Alien
those
device
Ben
it
10
did.
watches when I was a kid.
Nah, I'm
And,
Matrix.
It stuck itself as upon his wrist with secrets that it hid. Now he's got superpowers. He's no ordinary kid.
He's Ben 10.
Is that the?
I got the power to on the case. That's that shit.
that
That
it?
shit was cool. I fuck with that show. That shit cool.
Yeah.
Bro, the lore is pretty dope too. Mainly because back in the day, they had a bunch of Cartoon Network shows that actually had stories. Nowadays, it's just Teen Titans Go, I guess. It's just like they ruin everything. It's just funny now, and it's just like nothing ever has no substance no more. I'm just like, how?
I'll be giving Apple and Onion a try. It looks interesting.
Apple and Onion is surprisingly more tolerable than I expected it to be. I was watching a couple of episodes this past weekend. It was just on TV, and Apple and Onion it has a charm, just like how Teen Titans Go has like a small charm. Like it'll make you watch the next episode, or you'll maybe watch it again if you saw this episode come on. Same thing with Apple and Onion. It's just like it's dumb enough to keep you interested,
Right.
but it's not so stupid. It's like, oh my god, this is. Or
But in the
it's
case
so
of
bad.
in the case of Teen Titans Go, people didn't like it only because it didn't fit the mold of Teen Titans, where it's all just a bunch of like antics and comedy instead
know
of like
why
them
we
fighting
didn't like
bad guys. And that's how it was in the original Teen Titans.
But if you never seen the original Teen Titans, it wouldn't bother you.
That's true.
Only niggas that seen the original have a problem with Teen Titans Go, and that's the thing. That's why they was able to make a movie and keep it going for as long as it is. They still making new episodes of it.
Yeah, but I actually like what they did with Teen Titans Go. Like, they did the Teen Titans versus the Teen Titans movie, where they had the old Teen Titans and the new Teen Titans, and they were in the same movie, and they were actually talking about each other's shows. Like, mine's is better. No, mine's is better. I have more powers than you, yada, yada, yada. It was a really good, like, kind of like banter kind of movie back and forth. Like, you got to hear how, I guess, the old Titans felt about the new Titans being as silly as they are,
Yeah.
And, everybody. Oh, okay, great.
But it's become more of like a meta joke in terms of like Teen Titans Go,
Yeah.
where it's just like I said, antics and jokes, like rapid fire jokes because they got an 11-minute spot.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Teen Titans Go. I wish it was better. I wish they would bring back shows like Ben 10 and keep the story actually going instead of trying to just completely.
If I remember
change it.
if I remember correctly, there are other instances of Ben 10, but like they're titled way differently. There's different subtitles for
Yeah,
it.
there's Ben 10 and there's Ben 10 Omniverse and Ben 10 Alien Force, but these are all canon to the story though.
Yeah.
But the new one they have is just like this shit. It's just like Teen Titans Go. It's just some funny shit. Nigga can turn to aliens. It's just some comedy
this
shit.
new one, it follows a linear story. It may be not as linear as we're used to when it comes to our cartoons, but it definitely follows every fourth episode matters to the plot, or instead of every episode.
It's like 80% filler.
Yeah, it's like
Last 20 is
80%
actually
filler.
story.
There you go. The last 2 episodes of the season matter.
That's the difference between anime and American cartoons. They give us more filler in American cartoons than they do actual story. Until when they used to give us actual story, but now it's just like, well, only shows we got to look up to that actually have story now are Invincible.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
more of like adult themed cartoons in a way,
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually liked
or even something like BoJack Horseman or some shit like that.
Yeah.
BoJack Horseman was a really good one. I want Codename Kid Next Door to get a little more recognition than it does. Like I don't think
Are you saying it's been forgotten?
I don't think
not-
it's
it's-
been forgotten.
it's-
It's just I feel like it's underappreciated for what it was.
It's not as good as I remember.
Really, I was rewatching it and I was enjoying it, but I was also looking at it with my kid goggles.
Yeah,
I was like imagining, the things that I didn't have as a kid.
I remember Kids Next Door being better than what it really is. I wouldn't rewatch it. I was just like, man, this shit is just it's not hitting like it used to. Maybe because I've been watching other shows and I just been like, wow, this show ain't all that actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I like the story. I think it could have gone somewhere if they would have tightened up a few screws and actually got away from a lot of the kiddie shit and actually made it into some real story shit. Because the movies was actually good. The one where they talked about Number Zero and he was fucking Nigel Uno's dad, and this whole time like what, bro? Like all of that was just dope.
Oh, kind of like Eddie's brother in Big Picture Show.
Yeah.
And an Eddie movie.
Yeah, but
I remember that. That shit was cool. I fucked with Eddie's brother. That episode was cool. Was that a movie?
Yeah, it was a movie. It
that
was the final
final
episode of the show.
Because then the cul-de-sac accepted the Eds after that because they realized
because
the brother
Eddie
was
got he got dicked over by his big brother.
Yeah,
What happened?
they finally found Eddie's big brother, and Eddie's big brother like beat the shit out of him.
Yep,
Everybody
on site.
from the cul-de-sac
On site.
like
Because
everybody
everybody in the cul-de-sac was chasing
there.
after them after some sort of scam like went wrong. So they were on the run to their big brother's place in some trailer park.
Yeah,
Right. And when they reached the trailer park, all the cul-de-sac kids went there. And
They chased him because they jugged him for some money.
no, they got physically harmed.
Oh.
Like from the scam. But when they got there, they were already at the trailer. And then Eddie's brother went out and saw how he was. Everybody saw like what he did to Eddie. He was like, "Damn, it's like that now."
He really just beat him in a kids movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know it was going down like that. We gotta rewatch that. we gotta rewatch that. I don't remember that at all.
Yep.
He used to beat Eddie. Wow, that show was cool.
Yes, because like I guess it's darker than it
Yeah, than
originally
I remember.
like, presented. Yeah,
Yeah, I
It's
think
darker than I remember, bro.
it was a one episode that always creeped me out. It wasn't because it was creepy. It was just I don't know. It just had a very dark tone on it. It was the Cardboard City episode. I don't know
Oh,
why it
yeah, I
always made
remember
me
that one.
feel some kind of way. I think it might
I actually
just,
like that episode.
yeah, it might just have been the cardboard people and the fact that like these people were alive, but it was just because it was the way that the show was written or whatever.
But the thing is though, like in terms of like that city, it's Danny Antonucci like saying, don't trust city people, and then these kids are in an environment they're not familiar with, so that's why they were acting all crazy, especially Johnny 2x4.
Yeah,
And all they knew was the cul-de-sac, though.
Yeah,
According-
all they knew was the suburbs and not the city.
According to conspiracy theory, the whole damn show is inside of purgatory, and the only one that knows that they're in purgatory is Ed, the dumb one, the single D Ed.
Yeah.
And he was the only one aware that everything that was happening wasn't really happening, and this whole shit was just
Now, he
ridiculous.
was. I kind of saw Ed as like more of like a monster movie buff, because that's what his personality was. It's always
Frankenstein.
mythical
freakishly
creatures.
strong. He was able to do things that like. It was a fence. He can jump through the hole of the fence.
But that's what
Everybody
it-
else had to hop the fence.
But that's what explains.
Yeah.
That was what explains the conspiracy. Like, he is aware that this ain't really going on, so he got freakishly crazy powers, even though it's really not happening. Everything there is just all fake. It's all purgatory. It's all like all the kids actually died. That's why there's no parents. So you never see the parents, and even if you do see an adult, you never see their face. Like it's a that shit goes deep. Seriously, I like that. I like it a lot.
Funny enough, the show's now 22 years old. It's about as old as you.
It came out in 1998.
No, it came out in 99, January 4th, 1999. The same day that Mick Foley got his first WWF championship
Oh, that's crazy.
on Monday Night Raw. The most hype Raw of all time.
was like raw.
No, I'm serious.
It's just a funny sentence. It's a funny sentence. Bro, we gotta talk about iCarly, bro. I'm really excited for the new iCarly, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even mad at the fact that they replaced her. I just hope they bring her up at some point in the show, bro. They have to, bro. They
Give
can't.
some canon explanation. Why
Yeah.
she's not here.
Maybe she went to jail. Maybe she got killed. Maybe something like that. Like you can't just not have Jeanette McCurdy in the show and just never bring her up ever.
Did you just say
whack.
killed?
I don't know. I did say killed. Yeah, I mean, maybe she got hit by a bus or something. I don't know. They make something up on why she's not there no more.
She got stabbed in the parking lot, jacket.
Yeah, or something. I don't know. I don't know, Mike. Shit.
I don't know what kind of thing
Nah,
Sam was into.
I don't think
off camera.
I don't think Miranda and the rest of the crew would like do her like that in terms of like her character. I don't think they would
Because she
kill
could
her
come
off.
back. Because she could definitely come back for another
Yeah,
episode.
they have an open invitation right then and there.
Yeah, she could come back if they wanted her to.
Started off,
But
If
it's,
she wanted
it's,
to.
it's her choice. It's her agency. They didn't want to force anything on her. That's why, they kind of just went with, Lacey.
And Jeanette, please come back, bro. I want to see you at least for one cameo episode. That'll get me a Paramount Plus subscription.
Yep.
But until
That
then,
would get the subscription.
I'm gonna watch legally like everybody else.
Mm-hmm. You think they're gonna drop it all at once, or it's gonna be?
Nah, I think they're gonna do the Disney Plus route.
Yeah,
They better not. They're
They're gonna do
Shit,
weekly.
me?
They're gonna do weekly.
Better not have me waiting out.
They're gonna have you
I'll
waiting.
slap somebody.
I
Because if
better
you
see
sit and
some
watch it
more-
all in one day, then you have nothing left to watch.
I better see some more.
Dude, I have plenty of things to watch on Paramount Plus. Of
course,
Hell, I have
sir.
many things to finish.
Of course, they're gonna have spaghetti tacos. Come on, that's that's
And
the
they
best
have
part.
hot beers.
Ugh, hot beer. Imagine a flaming hot beer, but it's cold.
Hot on purpose.
No, it's cold
like
beer,
it's-
but it's
it's-
hot.
it's hot.
Tasting.
No,
it's hot
no,
tasting.
no. In the trailer, Spencer kind of just left it out in the room.
It was a trailer of hot beer, and they tasted it.
Ugh.
Yeah. And then he's talking about he's not going to listen to Guy Fieri.
Beer
When they
already.
literally made a parody of Gordon Ramsay.
Beer already is nasty, and then you make it hot. It's even worse.
Come on.
You a beer advocate, Mike?
Yes.
Bro, we should make you a beer, a pseudocidal ale. Pseudocide ale.
Pseudocide ale.
Pseudocide ale. That's fine. That's fine as hell. Pseudocide ale. Hell yeah. This nigga got his own ale. Got his own hops. Yeah, you got it. We gotta go on that. Yo, put a pin in that. Pseudocide ale.
We'll talk to somebody about that. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll talk about it.
bro, the people that do the Monday Night Garage shit, they own a brewery. That place is a brewery.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a good idea, goddammit.
Come on up.
Come on up. Give me my
Come
own
on
ale.
up.
Sheesh. Now what we talking about? What we got? What we
Well,
got?
I don't know why I'm thinking about it right now, but for
Y'all
some
hear that?
reason,
Yeah, it's raining.
it's raining. It's
Wow.
called rain, Michael.
Yeah. So
Sky shower.
just I would pause the recording and start it again just in case the power go out because of
Just
the
in
rain.
case we get a-
just in case, just in
shortage.
case, and it don't record any of it. I just in case, you know.
Okay. So y'all want to do that now?
No, just pause it and start it again.
This may be old news, but last month on May 23rd, Pokimane made a tweet saying the following: capitalism rewards psychopathic behavior.
Capitalism rewards psychopathic behavior.
Despite how she built herself up on Twitch and many other social media platforms, and her philanthropy and all that sort of thing. So if you guys will allow me, I'll start preparing.
Explain capitalism to the people who don't understand it.
Oh, see, that's the thing about capitalism. I don't necessarily want to say the wrong thing because it's like, to me, capitalism is just a system that's in place for people to get out of where they are if they make the right decisions. Like with the money that they have, like you have the opportunity to do better than somebody else if you have to. You got to give yours too. Oh yeah, but it's a system in place for people to capitalize on opportunities, and it's not gonna always be equal for everybody. Some people gonna be more successful than others. Some people gonna get shitted on. Some people not gonna have nothing. Some people gotta be workers.
Yeah, it's all based on their merits and how they pretty much like do well in what they want to do.
I'd like
having good customer service and all that sort of thing, right? So,
yeah, I'd like a dictionary definition of capitalism because I really don't know, and that's just.
I guess
part
you
of it.
can say there's like different interpretations, but success is also a definition that needs to be interpreted, despite what people normally see every day as and then say it's all success.
So the
The political system in which a country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners for profit, rather than by the state.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah, that was my bad. I had already put speak. Okay, so it's just a privately owned business, basically.
No,
Like,
it's just
a system
this-
that allows private
that allows people to own businesses for profit.
Okay.
And you can care only about your profit if you want to. You don't have to care about anybody else.
Yeah, okay.
And that's what I think that's where people have a problem with it. Where people what's it called? Where people take advantage of the system and actually steal people's ideas, steal people's money, fuck people over out of the money.
Scamming
they make,
people, I guess.
scamming people. But it's like, there's pros and cons to capitalism, bro. You kind of need it to have the system that we have right now. The fact that we even able to sit here and make a podcast or even make money off something that we're creating in our house is a result of capitalism. If it
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
If it
Because
wasn't,
like if it weren't for capitalism, we wouldn't have like any prosumer gear, kind of like the DSLRs, the switcher we have here, or even like Keydor's computer, or even my PC.
and we wouldn't even have the platforms to make money. We wouldn't even have AdSense. We wouldn't have ads and all that extra shit. If it wasn't for these companies and it wasn't for these privately owned companies using their platforms to help us make money ourselves, it wouldn't be nothing. We would all just be a communistic state. We all gotta wear uniforms everywhere we go. Everybody gonna be at the bottom forever.
Or,
So it's
or
like,
hell,
nobody-
we would still have to rely on legacy media.
Okay.
legacy media like TV.
With this newfound information, because I didn't really know what capitalism was until we started talking about it earlier. I mean, she can be right. Capitalism does reward psychopathic behavior because you can be a psychopath with a business, not necessarily promoting psychopathic behavior, but the way that you run your business, you run it like a psychopath. You get paid 99%, and the rest of your business probably split
1%.
split 1%.
But you can do that.
But you can do that. But that's but I feel like that's what she means when she says that. I don't think she was necessarily saying like, oh, capitalism is a bad thing.
Well, we didn't even hear what
And-
she said yet.
Right, but
So
I'm just going based off the tweet and the information that we got.
I don't know, man. Her whole persona is psychopathic, if you ask me.
Yeah, she is an industry powerhouse, and if she doesn't like anybody, then
She
they're
can get
pretty
them
much
fucked.
out of the door.
Cause didn't she send her send her people after somebody once, or didn't she send?
No, I wouldn't.
Didn't she
necessarily-
copyright strike somebody just for
It
talking
was
shit
an
about
accident.
her?
I
No,
thought.
no. See, what happened was that she got into a Twitter fight with Keemstar because Keemstar was making fun of Sniper Wolf's fans for being quote unquote loser virgins type shit. So
He said that in the most professional way, quote unquote loser virgins. Continue, bro. Continue, bro.
So after that whole Twitter beef came about, it got archived by this guy named Josh or Boblex as he calls himself. So he made a whole video just putting every tweet together, every one of Keem's videos, everyone's responses, and what their thoughts were in the whole conversation. And Pokimane didn't like that because it concerned her image, her public perception. So what she did was copyright strike Josh or Boblex, and it kind of became a whole big issue because he was a smaller channel. He was around like maybe under 20K or around 20K when this happened.
Yeah, she fucking straight up German suplexed his ass up out of here.
Yeah, and like a completely harmless channel, just archiving.
But it wasn't harmless. It was against her. How's that harmless?
He was archiving.
No. He's
information.
archiving everybody's tweets. He didn't put his opinion on there.
Oh.
He
was
didn't start
just
becoming
gathering
opinionated
information.
until like maybe 2 years later.
Damn, and she got that taken down.
Yeah.
But something like that is only possible because of capitalism.
No. I think it's more along the lines of like digital like copyright law set in place like over 20 years ago over the internet type shit.
Yeah, bro. But I'm just saying, bro. Everything kind of comes back to that because we live off that. And the fact that she's making a living off of it and complaining about the same system she's been making millions off of is just crazy.
It's like she has managers and other employees. I mean,
And it ain't nothing wrong with that.
oh
It
no,
ain't
I'm not
nothing-
knocking it. I'm definitely not knocking
Yeah,
that.
I don't see this
But
tweet as
at
complaining.
least-
I just feel like she's just saying how she feels about capitalism, whether she benefits off the society or not, whether she benefits off it or not. She's just saying how she feels about it.
But her stance is talking about herself.
Yeah.
Like she's literally talking about herself.
Like there was no self-awareness there.
Yeah, she has none. She's just not aware that she's literally contributing to the capitalistic mindset.
And hell, she's getting her own video on Times Square.
Right. So this is
Like that's a big punch.
isn't she like the face of Streamlabs?
She is the face of Streamlabs and one of the biggest channels on Twitch.
That's nuts. That's just crazy to me. And I heard she don't even really be doing nothing. She just sit there and just eat and talk.
She used to be a League player.
Was she good?
I wouldn't know. I don't play League, so I don't understand MOBAs.
Even if
or
I
any-
saw a good league match, I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't
watched
know.
a good league match.
I wouldn't know it was good. Continue.
Yeah, yeah.
Continue with your shit.
Yeah, because I mean, she's been doing it for 9 years, so that's a decent amount of time when she found success. Like years later, when she was graduating high school, not graduating high school, but she was in my grade,
Right.
Because like we were born the same year,
Right.
so she was doing it, kind of like an extracurricular activity when she goes home after school or whatever. And she found success, I would say, around the time she graduated or a little bit after.
She had the privilege to do so. And the only reason she had that privilege is because of capitalism, bro.
Yeah.
It's some niggas that don't have that don't have that fucking privilege to do that.
Yeah.
They don't have the money to do that type of shit.
Yeah, we didn't have the means or the money to do it when we were like in high school.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because like we started off with laptops with just integrated graphics. That didn't do shit.
And you see we not complaining about the system because of where we were, and we're not famous
We
yet.
made our situation better.
We made it work. And the fact that she's complaining about it, like you say she's not complaining. I say she's complaining, and I'm just like, you really are taking for granted where you are, and it's just like, dude, you could be a hell of a lot worse off. And if you are against capitalism, you should go somewhere where there ain't no capitalism. Somewhere like a dictator.
Give it like a free trial.
That's what I'm saying. Go for a week. And see what
trial.
it's like. Because I had a friend once. He was I'm not gonna say his name. I'm gonna just say his name is Dante. He used to live in Cuba back when what was his name? Castro was still a dictator.
Yeah, but I think it was before he passed, right?
Yeah, when did he pass?
2018.
Yeah, he was still there. He was still there then. Yeah, he was like living in. He's like, bro, you wouldn't understand what it's like to live in a communistic state until you live somewhere like Cuba, bro. Mm-hmm. And it's like you don't want to sit here and complain about where you are here because you've never been somewhere where you had to follow the rules of the government or you either went to jail or died. It's like, bro, like niggas here in America have it better than some people do in third world countries. And that's why I don't see the point of sitting here complaining. Even homeless people have it better off than some niggas in third world countries. I'm not gonna say everywhere, but it's just like, bro, you got to look at it from the grand scheme. We could be in a war zone 24/7.
Yep.
we could be starving.
If our houses will be bombed.
we could be walking down the street and see dead bodies.
Yep.
Just on the street, just from people getting killed, some people just dying of starvation. We could see that type of stuff every day. And it's like we don't see that because of the systems that we have in place to make sure that we have...
Or live through uncertain times, kind of like in the Cold War or World War II. Mm-hmm. Because like those times are very uncertain. They had to go through like nuclear drills, and there was the existentialism in terms of like the Cold War, like between Russia and the United States. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it could be like that right now, but it's not.
And don't get me wrong, bro. I want to talk to somebody that understands economics, that can explain exactly why everybody has such a big problem with capitalism. But until that day comes, I'm gonna still stand on my feet about, like, we complain so much, and it's just like, bro, we have the privilege to complain because of capitalism. If we were somewhere else, we wouldn't have that privilege to complain. You can't complain in China.
Yeah, no.
You talk shit about the nigga that running that place, your ass getting shut down. Straight up.
It's going to be like that Black Mirror episode where everybody gets rated.
They don't even allow YouTube in China.
Well, certain
areas in China.
Yeah.
Certain areas in China. No, just certain channels on YouTube. Certain channels aren't even allowed there because it's a communistic state and the people have no say about what's going on.
Hell, even music, a lot of music and stuff is blocked over there too.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't be able to just go start a rap career in China if you were born in China, bro. You're not gonna be able to just do that unless you live in a situation where you can actually capitalize off your situation. And you can't do that in places where capitalism don't exist, where it's not no place where you can own your own private businesses and stuff like that. You can't do that there. So the fact that big rich motherfuckers want to sit here and talk about how capitalism rewards psychopathic behavior, but she's the one that's at the top of she's the queen of the chessboard.
Yeah, she's basically like a top industry powerhouse.
Fuck off, Pokemon, bro, please. Like no disrespect to you, but this take ain't it, Chief.
It's definitely not it.
It's not it, bro. But continue. I want to see the clip again, only because I want to refresh myself.
All right, so the clip I'm going to be pulling up is a video where she explains her hierarchy and how she runs her streaming business, in terms of especially like living costs and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and give it a watch.
Mind you, before we start this, streaming does not require you to have a manager. It does not require you to do all of the stuff that she's about to explain. If you're gonna live meagerly, if you're gonna live within, just chilling. If you're gonna be able to just do what you want, do what you're gonna do, and not actually go overboard with it, she can actually do that. She could be a minimalistic person if she wanted to be that, but she didn't want to be that. She wanted to be well off and have money to give to her kids, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say, bro.
few short years, she was able to turn what many people would think is simply streaming video games in front of a computer into an online empire with almost a dozen employees and a following of over 20 million.
Pause it real quick.
Instagram.
And I want to say one more thing on top of all of this. Streaming itself is not as simple as people try to make it seem like it is.
Yeah.
It's not as simple as people try to make it seem like it is.
It's a small pie with multiple pieces, and everyone's trying to get a grab at the piece of said success.
And it's like you can have the best quality, you can have the funniest things happen, but until you able to market yourself and capitalize off of the content you create, you're never gonna get to the level of Pokemon. You're never gonna happen. But anyway, continue. My bad.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. And since
And she a powerhouse everywhere, bro. She a powerhouse everywhere.
Yeah.
And discover all the mechanics of running an online multi-million-dollar business that no one gets to see. Okay.
This is one of my favorite niggas too. Graham Stephan, he's the guy that taught me about credit cards.
I have an agent. I need someone to manage.
taught you about credit cards? He taught you about credit cards?
Graham Stephan's the guy I watch for credit card shit. He's the reason I got the credit card I have now.
And that communicates with companies, executes on things that I want their help with, but is mainly just like managing my day-to-day and my liaison for other companies so that I'm not the one responding to every email and stuff. I now also have like a business manager, which is just someone who handles all of my finances, including paying all the people I mentioned out.
She better trust that motherfucker, bro, because
Yeah.
he can fuck her
That has
over.
a lot of trust.
He can fuck her over, bro.
Like investment firms, so that
He
I
could take
decide who to
10%
work with.
extra if he got all the access to the money.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Little baby said you gotta hire two people.
Yeah.
You gotta hire him.
And
Somebody to
watch
check his
him.
work.
Somebody to check his work.
You gotta babysit a babysitter.
Right.
Yeah.
Soon, there have been times where I've had to like let someone go because not meeting deadlines. So I feel like I went from
That's
like a
tough.
streamer to a
Pause that.
boss of some sort.
And that sucks because it's like, bro, you don't want to, because most people when they are like starting out, like they hire their friends, bro. You don't never want to fire your friends, bro. And she
Right.
probably had to fire some of her niggas. And they just had to understand it was business. It had nothing to do with our personal relationship, bro. But it was just business, bro. And some people don't understand that.
I
But-
said I
Prime
needed this
example,
video
OTV.
edited before Tuesday.
and it's Wednesday.
It's Thursday.
You fired, bro. I'm sorry.
I gotta fire
I love
you.
you. I love you. But I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But I'm sorry, bro. Well, continue. Go ahead.
I've saved up enough money to like live reasonably for a long time. Rent in Los Angeles. Why is it $1 million? And also taxes, California taxes.
fact she
are,
even
like,
knows that.
tough. And going back to
It's
making
just-
a lot of
it's
money
just
so that
fucking
you can skip the
hilarious.
button. And I feel like to be spending like all the money that I make, what am I gonna be like leasing out cars every day? Doing
Going
all
to
this?
trips?
I don't purchase things that I don't need, and anything that I do need.
Oh, so you need that mocha latte you got in your hand right now? You need that?
Fun fact: she spent over $3,000 at Starbucks.
Oh my god, she's so fucking ridiculous. I can't believe her. I can't believe this. I can't
Was it for
believe this.
YouTube?
No, I mean it's like kind of like personal expenses where she spent $3,000 on Starbucks within an entire year.
That's just funny as hell. That's funny as hell.
I mean, that's not terrible.
It's still funny though.
You can take your business. You can take your business to Starbucks and spend $10 at Starbucks every day.
But she got the money to just make coffee at home. Just make your coffee at house. Make your tea at home. Like
You can't make your coffee at home if you're at Target already. But you can go to Starbucks and buy a coffee.
definitely go to Starbucks and buy a coffee. Damn, continue, bro. Yeah.
Under 3K a month or so, I'd say. So in terms of percentage, that is within my disposable income.
But
So,
at least she has a
people talk lot
reasonable
about,
living limit.
donations and this and
about
that,
under
especially when
3K
you're
a
female
month.
She
student,
capping.
like, at this
You
point
think
in
she capping?
time,
She capping
it's
big time.
under
But it's crazy thing is like it's the same philosophy that you have. Not spending anything that you don't need.
Yeah. But I've never complained about capitalism either.
That's
complaining about
but yeah, that's way different.
The
I've
only
always-
reason she's in quote trouble is because she's talking about the same system that's
helping her
prosper.
That's helping her prosper. It's like if it wasn't for capitalism, you wouldn't even be in a situation to sit here and talk about it. I've saved up enough money
There's
to
nothing-
reasonably live comfortably.
Yeah, there's nothing she's doing that's wrong. It's just she shouldn't have said.
She shouldn't have said what she said. Like, bro, shut the. I'm not gonna say that because I want to talk to Pokemon in person one day. I'm not even trying to sit. I'm not even trying to sit here and disrespect her
as
like
long
that.
as she's a good sport about it, I'm sure it'll be fine. Kind of like how Brock Baker would be. He was cool with what's her name, Rebecca Black, after making so many parodies of her through his videos back in the day.
But that's fandom, though. Like, you a fan if you sitting there making videos about a girl that many times, though.
Not necessarily. It could be satire.
It could be satire, but you have to care about her character for you to sit there and satirize her.
Or you can hate them so much you have to do this.
Nah.
Because the same person, if somebody don't like you, they'll be on your page every day.
Oh, we know a guy like that.
Yeah, like he'll be, they'll be watching your story, liking all your pictures and doing all that stuff. So it's like,
or contacting your manager and saying she's been hitting me back up.
But yeah, man, you can continue the video.
Yeah.
5%. Sometimes I find startups that I think are really interesting.
And she invests, and there's nothing wrong with any of that. There's nothing wrong with her sitting here investing. Nothing wrong with her using her money.
By my financial advisor, and I usually put him in touch with the company so he can actually look through their plans or the records, and he basically lets me know.
I got another thing I want to say too.
Make or not. I really.
What?
She also had the education to even know she needed a financial advisor, that she even needed a manager, that she even needed any of this. She probably even had the resources to even know how to run a business. And it's just like, dude, there's niggas that don't have these resources. There's niggas that don't know that you need a manager when you get to a certain level. There's niggas that don't know how to market themselves. And that's a part of capitalism, bro. If it was all equal, everybody would know how to start their own business. Everybody would know how to make their own money. And it's like, you can't sit here and complain about a system that you're making money off of, and you're just making a whole lot of. It's crazy to me that you sit here and complain about some shit that, like, bro, it's niggas that I know that don't even know at a certain level you need to get a manager, at a certain level you need a financial advisor. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of niggas I know that don't even got no credit.
Can you not look at me, please?
But nah, not even just you though. Just niggas in general. It's just like, that's important, and everybody not gonna have the resources to get to the things that they need.
Episode 0, let's do a callback to 0. Strange commitment. I don't know. It's a lot of pressure.
It's not though. It's not a lot of pressure. What's so much pressure about credit, bro?
The bills and shit. I mean,
it's not even a bill.
I mean, I'm not even that much of a spender, but like something like that. If I don't use it and still get charged for it, I'm just like, man,
you're not gonna get.
You're not
That's
gonna
not
get
how
charged
credit
for it
cards
if you
work.
don't use it, Mike.
That's not how credit cards work. You only get charged for what you use. It's a credit for you to use it.
Yeah. So if you spend $300 a month,
you need to just pay that back by the end of the month.
Yeah, spend that $300 on your credit card, and at the end of the month, put that $300.
Just put that $300 back. That's
If
all
not,
it is.
Or you don't even have to put the whole $300. You want to put the whole $300.
You want to
back,
put the whole thing back
but
by the end of the month.
But you can put the minimum on it. Like if it's a $25 minimum, you just give them $25.
I wouldn't suggest that.
Because
that's how you build credit card debt, and that's where a lot of pressure comes from. Building up all that credit card debt and not being able to get it back down to where it was. Like if you get to a point where, let's just use an example. Like if you got a credit card with like $6,000 on it, if you get it up to $3,000 and you're not gonna ever make $3,000 to just pay your credit card back, you're gonna be in debt forever. Mm-hmm. But if you get it to $1,000 and throughout the month you can eventually pay off $1,000, then you good. You big chilling. But anyway, my bad. I can sit here and talk about credit all day, but like I say.
Just watch episode 0 for that. It's a whole different spiel.
I do wanna make a YouTube video about it though. Like sitting and talk about credit, like why niggas need to go ahead and get their shit started early, all that shit. For real.
So now let's talk about whatchamacallit.
About what?
Nico, yeah, because she's also been under fire for the same thing, and this is kind of more recent, kind of like early June, about a week or so ago. Mm-hmm. So she got put under fire for revealing her $2 million apartment, despite having something like this, where she's making a TikTok saying, okay, boomer, and then, wearing the ALC tax the rich shirt that's like over $60, shit like that, just sending the wrong message, or actually not even sending the wrong message, just mixing signals, where
sending mixed signals,
not,
bro.
Yeah.
I know about this shit with Nico, bro. I just disagree. I don't think she did anything wrong by having a $2 million apartment. I don't even think somebody that has $2 million is really rich, really. I think rich is like niggas that own villas, niggas that can afford Ferraris and stuff like that. An apartment is a place to live, and if you want to live in a spot that you know you're gonna be comfortable, I see no problem with what she did. Now, if she was flaunting a $10 million mansion, then I could see the problem. But $2 million, and she's still eating off this okay boomer shit.
Yeah.
Is it silent?
No, I muted it
Oh yeah.
so that way you can still talk. Yeah.
I like Nico though. I don't have a problem with Nico.
See,
Even though
I
she's
don't
pretty
have a-
much on the same level
I
as
don't have a problem with her either, but like, you know, when she's saying stuff like simping is king shit, you know, like I'll give that a pass. But
Nico said that?
yeah, she said
I
that.
thought Pokemon said that.
No.
Yo, tell Joffrey that. Tell Joffrey that simping is king shit.
People like what they like.
I don't know, bro. It's just not. It's just Pokemon contradicted the hell out of herself by saying that.
And I feel like Nico did the same thing here.
But what did
Because
Nico
of
say?
like no, it's the shirt saying like tax the rich.
But she said some shit too. Like she said some tweets. I just don't remember exactly what she said.
I couldn't find the receipts for that, but you know, like with the shirt, you know, that's like a partial like.
And then she go and get a $2 million house right after she says
yeah,
tax the
like
rich.
yeah, it's like that's it's a little hypocritical. You know what I mean?
That's funny.
That's tone deaf. I wouldn't say it's hypocritical. It's just tone deaf. She just put on a shirt that was $60 that says tax free, and then she already had a $2 million apartment tour already scheduled for YouTube.
You gotta also
zero self awareness in that though.
You also got to think the apartment probably not even $2 million. It's probably just a title.
I mean, she could have got gypped. Who knows? I mean, that's between her and the property owner. Like, I'm not gonna get into all that. I don't really care.
that's funny as fuck though.
Yeah, because I don't think she ever says it once in the video.
But she does say some stuff about taxing rich people, and I don't think she ever had a problem with being taxed as a rich person. But she's not rich. She's just well off right now. She's good right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she not rich though. Somebody that's rich is somebody like Pokemon. She not rich yet. Nico not rich. Nico just good. Nico just chilling.
Yeah, she's been. I would say she got recently elevated last year.
And you know, $2 million is rich to a.
What's the problem?
It stopped recording.
Interesting.
Sorry, we didn't. We ran into a few technical difficulties over on the Cafe
we gotta,
Keydooor
like-
but we got our shit back together.
We really gotta
ran
like
into a brick wall. It just
Yeah.
everything exploded.
Yeah. We was talking about Nico.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this little clip right quick, and you know, there's that. So let's just.
Yeah. 'Cause this really seems like a clickbaity title.
It does seem like clickbait. I couldn't imagine this shit costing $2 million, bro.
Especially with her not saying, welcome to my $2 million apartment at the very beginning if it's not clickbait. Because if I spent $2 million on an apartment, I'm going to let everybody know as many times as I can.
Right. But look at this bitch. Look at this. Not this bitch. Not her as a bitch. I'm talking about this house. I'm saying this bitch as the house. Like the house. It's not $2 million worth, bro. I'm telling you, it's not. Or maybe it is. Maybe I just don't know how much it costs to live in Houston, Texas. Or wherever.
I mean,
Texas.
I don't know.
If it's Houston, Texas, this ain't nowhere near
$2 million. Mm-mm. Why even get this house if you don't even use half the features?
Like, why did you, if you did spend $2 million on this house, why did you spend $2 million on this house if you're not going to spend half the features?
Yeah, why not just buy a $2 million house? Then to spend $2 million on an apartment. That just makes no sense.
Yeah, like the structure's kind of weird, and you got to deal with a whole bunch of like, you know, going up elevators and shit. I don't know, man.
You know what I think? I think she got a sponsor that's paying for her. Not a sponsor, an investor that's paying for her apartment.
She's part of 100 Thieves.
Damn. So yeah, that is probably exactly
Yeah,
what it is.
she's caked up in terms
It's
of
probably
money.
not her money. Like she probably not written it.
She probably getting paid to live in a $2 million
Yeah, she probably
apartment.
getting paid to live here. The niggas that invested in 100 Thieves probably own this apartment and let her get it for cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Let her get it for the cheap. Nice place to make content and then make her money back. Make them their money back. And I think people don't even take that into account. Don't even take that possibility into account, bro.
What, that she's like being paid to live there?
Yeah, that she could be getting paid to live there, or as a person that owns it probably invested in 100 Thieves.
Damn.
For her
I
to
like
be
those
here.
LED lights. I want a few.
Everybody has them shits, bro.
I know.
Yeah, we got to stand apart.
Unfortunately, I cannot show you this room because he has top secret information in there that's top secret. So I won't be able to show you the top secret room today, but I'll show you guys.
Is Nick her like husband or something?
I guess so.
We're still exploring the east wing of the house.
Oh, really? Her husband?
She's
huh?
losing. She's losing money by even letting people know she has a boyfriend. Funny thing about that. If she didn't have,
So they're
if
in
she,
a relationship, but here, you're gonna hear this part in a minute.
It's some, yeah.
As you can see, there's laundry in here, so it is therefore the laundry room.
I feel like this whole video is a troll though.
I think somebody's paying for this house for her. I don't think she paid for it, honestly. Just based on her views on rich shit, I think some rich motherfucker's probably paying to let her live here.
Mm-hmm.
It has a view of the how high we are because it reminds me that we're one.
She just
Who
got
is
some
the-
random kid to record for.
That's
her.
probably her brother, bro.
I don't know.
I never use this, by the way. I never use this bathtub, but like it's nice.
Oh, look at that boo in the background.
If you want to feel alive, take a bath next to a window.
What is she talking about?
She
A
said she's
bathtub.
afraid of that bathtub because it's so high up.
And it's a window.
It's a window, yeah.
See, I'm a hostel myself, so I have
Why does a bathroom like that have a big ass window?
Right there.
Because it's so high up. No one's
And anybody gonna see you
Ain't
from
nobody
way up
seeing
there
you.
unless you got a drone up there.
Yeah,
Or a
it's like-
helicopter.
You're right, but I mean, come on, man. How many times? And how long is the helicopter gonna be there, even if?
I don't know.
He said, I don't know.
That's a nice fucking bag too. That's California King.
Yeah.
Nick and I take turns sleeping on it. Of course, we can never sleep together on the same bed. That's a sin.
She capping.
Yeah, this is a cat.
Told you.
I feel like it's because of who's in the room with her. That might be like her niece or something.
Her little
Like
brother.
That's
her
that's
nephew
little
or
brother.
her
the,
little
the
brother or
camera.
something.
That's a cameraman.
Cameraman's her little brother.
Yeah, but how you can't just label people, Michael.
I mean, I'm just going off of what I see. I think the cameraman's a little boy, her little brother, and I think I think Nick is her
I
boyfriend.
think she's just being funny.
Yeah, I think
like,
she.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course we never.
We never slept in the same bed ever.
Yeah.
We don't even sleep in the. We take turns sleeping on this bed. Fuck off, dude.
Right.
And so I'm pretty sure some people thought she was being dead ass too, and that's the funny thing about
but
it.
what if like she's in a relationship where they're together but apart?
Yeah, but why
I think-
move into a $2 million apartment together if y'all
Exactly.
still in
If y'all
that-
gonna split up like that.
Yeah, if y'all are in that stage of your relationship, if that's the case, if I got the opportunity to move into a $2 million apartment,
With
if
my
I'm
bitch.
in some kind of if I'm in some kind of rocky relationship where we're not even sleeping in the same bed, then I think it's over.
Unless y'all friends. If they were just friends, then that's
Yeah.
cool. But she just showed us an Among Us picture of them painted together.
Right.
So they clearly together to some degree.
Yeah.
They wouldn't paint it together if they was just roommates. Imagine getting something painted with your roommate just because they your roommate. What the fuck, nigga? Fuck off. I'm finna get a painting with us both together just because we live in the same house.
Yeah, because we're in a platonic
Get out of here, bro.
Platonic friendship.
platonic friendship / relationship, polyamory, open shit. I don't fucking know.
Polyamory open. That's a good topic too. Polyamory shit. I want to talk to somebody that's polyamorous, bro, on the pod. I think that'd be interesting.
What delve into the psychology or something?
Yeah, what it means and how it feels to be in that kind of relationship. And to talk about that, I think is interesting. But I get the point with Nico. I don't hate Nico for this video.
I mean, I don't hate her either, but goddamn, man, if you stop sending mixed signals, man. Like, if you're for your money, then cool, and then you know, just don't be like, what, tax all the rich people, blah, blah, and then you just over here like flaunting all your apartment and shit. Like, goddamn.
I hate when rich people complain about things that help them. Things that they do. They complain about stuff that they don't like richer people doing, but they do it themselves as just regular rich people.
Aggravating.
Like I know $2 million ain't rich.
But it's a good amount of money.
It's still a good amount of money though.
like the fuck.
Like, I take $2 million right now, but you know,
I mean, who
to a
wouldn't?
rich nigga, $2 million ain't all
What
that.
is that, like $20?
So to a rich motherfucker,
It's probably like $200.
like a Jeff Bezos type, that's like $200. Yeah, $2 million, about a $200 purchase right there. Definitely, I don't have a problem with Nico for buying his house, bro.
Speaking of millions of dollars, did you guys see the fight?
Oh yeah, bro made about. So apparently Floyd made $30 million.
50.
No, $30 million off sponsorships alone.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he made $30 million off sponsorships alone before he even stepped in the ring, and then I think he made like 30 more million just to get in the ring and actually fight Logan, and then he made some of the pay per view as well.
Yeah.
So like that nigga.
But then he get 50 million just showing up fee?
That was the rumor, but no. He got paid $30 million for the sponsorships alone by themselves before he even got in the ring. And then he got paid for the pay-per-view and he got paid for fighting. So, you know, I might not be 100% on that second part, but I know for a fact he got paid $30 million just for sponsorships. And I think he ended up getting like, I want to say like 30% of the pay-per-view money.
I'm not sure.
Or something like that. I don't even know, bro. I don't know the whole details of what happened with the Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather fight. That fight shouldn't even have happened. It was good. It was a good event. Way better than
the undercard. Like it's better than I expected.
Chad Johnson,
Yeah, the
El
undercards.
Chocinco.
and Brian Maxwell. Man,
Chad Ochocinco.
that's funny. That's crazy that Brian Maxwell pulled up and he already was on an L streak. He was 0-1, bro. He had no wins. He had no wins, one loss. Came in there, beat Chad Johnson, a football player.
I think that L came from last Thanksgiving.
Who he fight?
I forgot who he fought.
Who he fight? I forgot who he fight.
So I mean, I remember watching that event. It was my 23rd birthday, and everybody, me and my family, were all around like watching the TV, the pay-per-view event, the Triller fight event, and he pretty much like laid out after the second or third round. It's been a while since I've seen it, but
Yeah, this fight was way better than that Ben Askren bullshit.
it was
That Ben Askren fight was dookie because he knocked him out in 1 second.
Yeah, and they took the money and no, it was a minute, but he took the money and ran. Like you could clearly see the smile on his face.
Hell yeah,
that he got that big check.
He got a big check and slid. He said, "I got to work for 20 minutes and I can get how much money? Oh hell yeah, I'm in there. Jake Paul, fuck you. He showed up to the weigh-in. He wasn't even ready. He had dad bod going on and everything, and he was like, bro, I don't give a fuck, bro. Jake, you can talk all the shit you want. I just came for the cash. I'm not a social media nigga, you know. I'm good. See, it was so uneventful that we're not even talking about Floyd and Logan.
Yeah, all we did was see a bunch of missed throws, a bunch of missed punches.
But that's always been a Mayweather strategy is to tire them out.
Just run and hide until it's time to fight them when they're tired.
And make calculated hits, because that's why his ratio was higher. Like he had less misses and less hits.
Thrown.
Yeah.
But his accuracy was much higher.
And then they had like this whole background on both of the fighters, and Floyd's whole stick is just being rich. His whole thing is just, I got money. Look at my
Didn't even shave for the fight.
He didn't even shave for he shaved for the fight, but he didn't shave for the interviews. He didn't shave for the interviews, bro.
Nah, he wasn't rocking a bald head during the fight.
He had a haircut though.
Yeah, I mean he had a haircut, but I'm saying, the Mayweather bald head, clean face. That's what he showed. Hey, this is just some rookie. I'm gonna just show
It's
up.
an exhibition though. It wasn't a real fight.
Right.
I mean 30 M's off an exhibition, bro. And he ran off with it too, and I'm not mad at it.
He got the hell on too, didn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as right when everybody said what they had to say, what money go? Money gone.
Money at the house.
Money gone.
Money already at home. He jet flew off, bro. He didn't even get a chance to get an interview in. He already out of here. And that nigga Logan Paul pulled up with $1 million card around his neck, bro. I'm not mad at it. That's why I fuck with Logan, bro. He an internet dude, just like the rest of us. That's why I like the fact that he was able to fight Floyd Mayweather, bro. Ain't no way. He lost still.
It happened on pay-per-view. It's documented. People saw it. People paid for it. People made money.
Yeah.
And people recorded the part where he pretty much fell out.
Logan made millions off 3 L's. He lost 2 times to KSI and lost against Floyd.
Jesus Christ.
It's just like, dude, like the ratios was completely different. If there was a judge there, Logan still lost.
Logan lost like hell.
He lost like hell, bro. he didn't land a lot of. He threw twice as many shots and only hit 10% of them.
Yeah,
It only hit 10%, and Floyd hit 41%. Wouldn't let this shit happen to me though.
Mike said I would have went down. It would have been a KO for me.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But I'm not a showman. I'm not Logan Paul. I'm not Floyd, bro. So I mean, I commend both of them.
He did all 8 rounds.
He did go all 8 rounds, even though Floyd held him up for 1 round. Floyd held his ass up. Floyd damn near knocked bro out, and he fell on his ass.
So, hold on, bro. Now
Hold on, bro.
You
You gotta make the 8, bro. That's what these people came for. It's not that many left. Come on, bro. It's only 10 more minutes. Get your ass back up, Logan. Anything else you need to say, Mike?
How did you feel about your purchase?
What purchase?
Pay-per-view purchase.
I feel like it would have been worse if I didn't get the shirt with it. But since I got a shirt with it, I'm not mad. I guess it was worth it a little bit. The shirt was selling for $30, so I spent $50 on the fight. So shit.
So like, what is
I
that?
really
Like a
only spent
$20
$20
difference?
for I only spent $20 for the fight, but the pay per view was $50 on all websites. So the fact that I was able to get a free shirt and paid the same price as everybody else, I'm cool with it. Not mad at it. It's a forgetful event though, very forgettable.
Yeah, because like we got the battle of the platforms coming up, so.
But they also did do something new. They were letting you buy the tickets to the fight with Ethereum Max, which was cool because it's like you ain't never really been able to buy nothing for real with crypto. I mean, other than Bitcoin, you weren't really able to buy nothing really with anything other than Bitcoins. And a new crypto came out just for this fight. It didn't even come out that long ago. I got me some Ethereum Max. I got me about 60 million of them guys. But hey, hopefully it ever gets to a cent. That'd be awesome.
So that's how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah. Got anything else you want to say, Flash?
I enjoyed this week. We got a lot of things to look forward to in this month of June.
Yep.
There's a lot of movies coming out.
A lot of shows coming out.
A lot of shows coming out.
A lot of games coming out.
That's already out that we got to catch up on.
Battlefield 2024?
2042.
2042.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the gameplay reveals in a few days.
Yeah. We got a lot going on, so we're going to talk about it all on the podcast. But that's been KAFÉ KEYDOOR, everyone. I hope you
Didn't you have an
enjoyed it.
announcement to make?
No. What did I have an announcement?
You said you told me you had an announcement yesterday.
Did I?
Yeah. In the Discord call when we were playing Dying Light.
Don't remember.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, I guess it was just about the house, but I don't want to talk about that yet.
I think it had something to do with your big toe.
I don't know, bro. What did it have to do with, Mike? Do you remember?
You didn't tell me. I didn't really get into specifics because, like, I thought it would be a surprise announcement. But I mean, if you don't remember, and if it's, I mean, if things are up in the air now, then that's we don't have to like.
It's definitely still up in the air. Whatever it was, it's still up in the air. So
yeah, because like why not?
I definitely don't remember. But that's been episode what 2?
2.
Episode 2 of KAFÉ KEYDOOR. We had a bunch of technical difficulties, bad start, but hey.
So now we're gonna be experiencing jump cuts and whatnot. So
yeah, but we brought it all back.
I mean, the audio will be smooth, but video's gonna be like awkward.
Nah, it is what it is. It's been your host KEYDOOR, and I'll see you next time.
Woo!
Gee, that was a good episode though. I'm not gonna lie. Even though we had a bunch of issues,
A bunch of starts and stops.
Yeah,
it was cool though.
it's all good. Not even worried about it.